Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to give you a little movie review on Lisa Frankenstein. And now I've been looking forward to this movie a fair bit, and this one's a little crushing for me. I honestly did not care for this one overall. I've been trying to assess it over the last couple days, but I mean, I went to see it with my wife. We were both, pretty eager for it. Not like sky high expectations, but we thought, okay, we're obviously gonna like this sort of movie, and we usually do. Um, but honestly, we both walked out kind of deflated, like halfway to our souls being crushed. um, in all seriousness, I don't know. Something just did not work with this movie. Now, I am a pretty big fan of Catherine Newton. I've had the pleasure of meeting her. She's a very sweet, warm, engaging, and fun person to be around. I've loved her since the days of Supernatural. She was in Big Little Lies, very good in that. I still have yet to watch Freaky, but I do still want to watch that at some point. And I've just been eager to see her in more and more stuff. I even liked her in Ant-Man Quantumania for for all the issues that movie had. Um, I also like Cole Sprouse, with his work on Riverdale. And it seemed like a good storm, with this style of movie, and especially with Catherine Newton at the helm, and the extent of her role. But I don't know. The ingredients were there. You have a veteran actress like Carla Gugino. I'm sure I just butchered her name. Who is good as the stepmother who has it out for Catherine Newton. She's just not in it much, but she's good while she's there. And without spoiling the movie, it's like a lot of starting and stopping. Excuse me. There's really no flow. There's no like synergy or pace really. It just feels like it goes from one thing to another. It just does not have the energy you would expect it to have for whatever reason. Like I said, it's all there. It just does not get rolling much, and that's just kind of bizarre to me. Ironically, it does feel like it's a little lifeless. I don't think any of the humor really landed that well. There are spurts where I do think, okay, that's kind of odd in like a fun way, or oh, that's kind of clever to a point. And it was written by Diablo Cody, who's known for Juno, and especially lately for Jennifer's Body, with more people coming onto that movie, which is a movie I like fairly well. And I think she recently said this movie could even be in the same universe as that. I'm not fully sure how well that would mesh, but whatever, they're her films. This movie just did not click, and it's not because it was like edited down to PG-13 or something. I don't know if it was or wasn't necessarily, but it's not due to any of those issues. It was a fine like PG-13 horror film, like violence-wise on that end. There's still some imagery and bits of violence. It just felt like, I don't know, there's like missing pieces or something, and it never builds the momentum or sort of like excitement or just joy you're expecting from it. It is bugging me though, because I am seeing some people say, it's going to be a cult classic and stuff like that, but it makes me want to rewatch it, and I may at some point. But honestly, this movie was kind of disappointing for me. I do think Catherine Newton does a good job. Just nothing that pops the way you think on the page. She plays like the weirdness and sort of the unorthodox nature of Lisa pretty well. She is once again a saving grace. Cole Sprouse does fine with his physical performance, but honestly I don't give him much to go on either. I felt like it could have been anyone in the part. And they really don't make it feel all that important either. Like, who is this guy? We never really know. It feels like he's gonna be someone significant, but they never really specify outside like an animated opening. Excuse me. So I don't know, a lot of it just feels underbaked and like it needed another like revision or two. I'm not sure. It was also directed by Zelda Williams, by the way, Robin Williams' daughter, and it's odd that I think this is her directorial debut. And it makes me feel bad that I'm saying her first movie is just not really I don't know. Anyway, if I had to rate it, I'd rate it like a. Part of me wants to say a D plus or a D, somewhere in there. But for Catherine Newton's sake and the fact that I did still like her fairly well in the movie, I'll give it a C minus. Um, the ending is okay, but even that kind of felt like it was just sort of, just sort of happens. Even if it is like predictable and you kind of had an idea of where it was going, it still feels like, okay, that wasn't really earned. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one. Peace.